All right, y'all, buckle up. We're diving into this week in weird news, where the stories are stranger than your uncle's internet search history and twice as funny. I'll walk you through the highlights from September 1st to 4th, 2025. It's plenty of redneck logic sprinkled in, and remember, this is a poorly educated podcast special, so expect jokes about beer, tractors, and Walmart as much as you expect actual news. Let's ride. Segment 1, Ned the Lonely, Left Twisting Snail. Folks, our first stop is New Zealand, where a little snail named Ned is making headlines. Now, Ned ain't just any snail. He's got a shell that coils the wrong way, to the left. That means, scientifically speaking, he can't, how do I put this nicely? He can't muck more snails with his neighbors. Imagine being the only one at the trailer park barbecue turning left when everybody else is turning right. You ain't finding a dance partner, you're just bumping into lawn chairs. They called him unintentionally celibate, which is a real fancy way of saying Ned's love life is drier than my cousin Randy's dating profile, and folks across the world are rooting for this little fella to find another lefty snail. Meanwhile, Ned's sitting in a tank, proud thinking, man, y'all projecting way too much. I just want to eat lettuce and vibe. Segment 2, Legendary, the ice cream hero of Huron Peak. Next up, we got a mystery man in Colorado who hauled 60 pounds of ice cream sandwiches up a 14,000-foot mountain just to hand them out for free. No TikTok sponsorship, no OnlyFans shout out, just pure frozen generosity. Folks call him legendary, and buddy, there ain't a country song in that, I'll eat my hat. Picture it, you're sweating like a hog in a sauna, lungs feeling like you just smoked 3 packs of Marlboros, and suddenly some dude dressed like a Dairy Queen fever dream hands you a Klondike bar. That's America, baby. People said he was a hero. I say he was also probably lactose intolerant, because that's the only reason you give away all your ice cream. Segment 3, Frankenstein Rabbits. The Jackalope returns, Colorado again, y'all. This time, rabbits with horns. Folks on TikTok started posting videos of bunnies with big old growths sticking out their heads, calling them zombie rabbits and Frankenstein bunnies. Turns out it's a virus called shop papilloma virus, a fancy science name, but to me it just means those rabbits finally cosplayed as jackalopes. I love how the scientists came in all serious like, don't panic, this is normal biology. Buddy, if I see Bugs Bunny with antlers sprinting through my yard, I'm panicking. I'm grabbing my fishing net and calling Animal Planet. Folks, evolution's wild. Sometimes it gives you opposable thumbs, and sometimes it gives Peter Cottontail a rack like a 10-point buck. Segment 4, Ghost Sharks with 2 clubs. Now we're diving deep, literally. Scientists found out ghost sharks, already the creepiest thing in the sea, got a forehead club covered in teeth. Not fake teeth, real teeth. No, the thing's called synaculum, and it's used for mating. So basically, evolution went, you know what's sexy? A forehead weapon. Imagine explaining that on a first date. Yeah, darling, I got teeth on my face. Want to see? Folks, I can't even grow a proper beard, and this fish is walking around with a built-in medieval mace. Nature truly is God's unfinished science project, duct taped together with bad ideas. Segment 5, it's panty ribbon bows. The luxury for the confused fashion update. A Japanese brand is selling women's underwear with a hair clip glued on it for $119. They call it the panty ribbon bow. Now in my town, if you got panties in your hair, it's because you lost a bet at the bowling alley, not because Vogue told you it's chic. But nope, rich folks eat us up. Makes me want to start my own line. Redneck couture. Truck stop flip-flops with rhinestones, $300. Camo duct tape as a necktie. That's $500 if I call it avant-garde Americana. Folks, fashion ain't about looking good anymore. It's about seeing how far you can push stupid before somebody buys it. Segment 6. German teacher pulls a 16-year sick day over in Germany. A teacher's been on paid sick leave. Since 2009. That's 16 years, y'all. She collected her salary like a boss, then sued her employer when they asked for proof. That's not sick leave. That's retirement with extra paperwork. Imagine telling your boss at Walmart you're too sick to stock shelves, then running your own medical startup on the side. The folks in Germany lost their minds, and rightly so. My Aunt Tammy called in sick one day and got fired for going to Applebee's during karaoke night. Meanwhile, this lady's pulling the biggest PTO hustle in history. Segment 7. Global grab bag of weird quick hits, y'all. A Florida divorce lawyer missed his own court date because he was in jail for not paying alimony. That's like a dentist losing all his teeth. Poetic, sad, and a little funny. The Chuck E. Cheese mascot got arrested in front of kids. Nothing says childhood trauma like seeing your birthday mouse cuffed by the fuzz. In India, a guy carried his scooter over his head through traffic, folks. That's the definition of I'm late, but strong as hell. And in Turkey, a CEO threw a flower pot at his employee. That's not team building, that's team dodging. In conclusion, wrapping up the weird. So there you have it. Snails that can't date, rabbits that grew horns, sharks with forehead teeth, ice cream heroes, underwear hair bows, and a teacher who redefines sick of work. Weird news ain't just funny, folks. It's a reminder that the world's crazier than your Uncle Bubba after 3-4 locos. And if you don't laugh at it, well, you're just missing out on the free ice cream at the top of life's mountain.